What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to stream number 317 and another Skyrim stream tonight. So we are tackling the Dawnguard DLC. Last stream we finished the Dragonborn DLC and we got turned into a vampire lord as we started the Dawnguard DLC. So the game plan for tonight is I'm gonna try and I think I'm just gonna play the story and try to get as many I don't know, points as I can, or experience points. So I need to drain blood or something so I can rank up my vampire skills. What I read in the guides is that I need to drink blood from 156 opponents or enemies. So yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, that's it. So just before we start, quick look at the poll. As you can see now, showing down there, Tomb Raider in the lead with 792, Borderlands in second with 696. So almost 100 votes difference. So Tomb Raider has a massive lead and Darksider has 13. All right, so with that being said, let's go and play some Skyrim. Alrighty. Okay, so we were doing this quest here. So I need to take it here. Where am I? I'm where? I need to go here. I don't know where I am. I'm all the way over here. No, that's all. I have no idea where I am. Alright, so I'm just gonna fast travel to here, I guess. Now I'm wondering, should I turn into the vampire lord? I think if I drain the blood of my enemies while I'm in vampire form, your vampiric powers grow as your... Okay.
I'm warning you. Back off.
So how do I turn into a vampire again? It's in powers. Vampire lord. Alright.
Back off.
Alright.
Never should have come.
Okay, Lifeblood. Okay. So I absorbed. Kill enemies with the drain life or bite power attack to earn perks. Each U perk requires a few more feedings. So do I have perks? How do I know if I have it or not?
Is someone there?
Level of sword vampire progress increased. Okay. So it says, I'm confused. I don't see. So I don't see anywhere that I have a point to spend. Oh well. Guess what? Oh, this is where I came in from. Wait. No, this wasn't the right place. Can I fly? Can't fly. Stupid. Vampire that can't fly. This vampire doesn't go very fast, can I? Oh yeah, okay, I can do it like that. Wonderful. Okay.
Is someone there?
Never should have come here.
Oh, okay. So I have a Vampire Lord perk available. So let's go ahead and check that. Okay, perks to increase. All right, so I need to. Hey Sharky, how's it going? Okay, so that's how it goes. So I unlocked all of these. I am doing great. Doing awesome. I had a tough weekend though. So it was a friend of ours' birthday on Saturday, and went out for dinner. The dinner was like at 9 p.m. Right, I need to turn back into a human. Oh wait, how do I turn back into a human? How do I... Yeah, so... How do I turn back? Revert form. There we go. Yeah, so the party or the dinner was at 9 p.m. and like by the time we went away from there, it was like 1 a.m. So, and the kids, of course, they get up at 6 in the morning. Whatever time we go to bed, they wake up at 6. So Sunday, I had a really bad day. Well, not bad day, but it was like, okay, I can't go through doorways. I can't go through doorways when I'm dressed like that, or I'm transforming. Come on. So much closer to having WWE prepped. How much trophies do you have left to prep? This is super annoying. 3 trophies left, but 2 until prepped. Wonderful.
Is someone there?
Now let's finish this.
This is fun. Probably midweek, I'll be on to the next game. What's your next one after that, Sharky?
What was that?
PS5, PS4 version. Oh yeah, okay, great. Remember, if you need help with that one, let me know. There's only one online trophy. You need to win 20 races. So I got the PS4 version platted already, but I'm planning on doing the PS5 version eventually. Okay, I came in through here. I have to keep reverting to. I think my next 3 will be Wreckfest PS4, The Last of Us Part 1, then Wreckfest PS5. I wasn't planning on doing the Wreckfest PS5 right away, but you're gonna need a boosting partner for that one. I'll start it. It's already installed on my console. I was just waiting for a good time to get it done. Okay. Okay, so there should be something that lets me lower this. Bridge somehow. Oh, there's the lever right there. Yeah, Wreckfest is a really fun game. Personally, it's a racing game, but it's the fact that it's kind of a demolition derby is quite cool. Some of the races are really stressful. Like the figure 8 races. Okay, we got another perk unlocked. Alright, so where do we go? We need 11 of those. I already have 2, so it's only 9. It's not too bad. Detect all creatures, even dwarven thingies. Vampiric grip. Blood magic can pull a creature from you from a distance and do choking damage once it's close. Blood healing. Kill a person with a power attack. Bite restores your health. Night powers and blood magic costs 33% less. Okay, let's go for. Let's go for this one. Yeah, so it's a very fun game. As I mentioned in one of our discussions, Sharky, you don't need to get all the objectives in the races. That's the mistake I did I thought that I had to do all the objectives in all the races, but it's actually only in, you only actually need to get those in the special events, I think they're called. Oh, wonderful. Got two at the same time. As soon as I'm done doing this, I'm gonna revert back to my human form though. Yeah, so you'll see in the so the way it works is it's championships, right? You have a bunch of championships. It's levels basically. So each championship has a bunch of races. You don't even need to do all the races. All you need to do is complete enough races to get enough points to get to the next, to unlock the next level. So you basically just look at how many points you need and do whatever race you want. And I played probably 50% of the races total. And the higher you finish, the more points you get, so the less races you need to do.
So why don't you just drink the blood from the spring? Someone there?
Yeah, I'm there. Hey, what's up, JB? How's it going? Calling Catwoman names that you shouldn't? Well, she's not that bad. Yeah, you need the Borderlands votes up there. Borderlands down by, what? 98? I think. Oh, shoot. Can I fly out of here? No. Fell into the trap. Who cares? I'm a vampire lord. This thing handles so bad. Come on. I'm gonna need to revert to human form because I can't go through this opening. Can you believe it? I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. I can't get these guys from here. Sharky, like 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, and 7 votes. I was going for the mute button, I couldn't reach it. Okay, where am I going? hell did I end up? Can't reach these dogs. Okay, I fell into this hole. Let's go back up here. Yeah, JB Tomb Raider is winning. Oh, I was here before. But I know some people are holding back on their votes. Okay.
Something's not right. There you are.
Haha. I'm just too powerful. It's not even fun. Well, yeah, it is actually, but it's too easy. Another 5 votes for Borderlands. Catching up. All right. Did I get a perk? Can I spend it? Oh, I have a point. Okay. It's gonna go fast. It's cool. I don't trigger the traps. So I'm flying over them.
Someone there?
Yeah.
Weren't expecting that, were ya?
There we go. Nope, there's another one. I missed that guy. It's cool, I can drain life from skeletons also. Oh no, didn't drain anything from him. My controller fucked me over with my wrestling match. What happened? You wrestled your controller? Wait. need to revert, I guess. Or maybe I just need to, let's see. Okay, I can't use, I can't lockpick a door when I'm a vampire. That's weird. I was getting pinned in the game and you had to tap X and it wouldn't trigger. Hate it when that happens. Okay, fill the chalice. Of course I can't do it if I'm in vampire form, so I'm gonna revert. Sucks big time.
Dead so soon after joining the family.
We're just lucky I was here to return the chalice to Bengalmo so he could make sure Harkon gets it back.
Wait, what? That's not what we agreed. We take it back together.
Idiot. You didn't really think I'd let you walk out of here either, did you? Bengalmo wants you both dead.
Well, that's just fine. Ortyon told me to finish off anyone who got in the way.
Never
Someone
should have
there?
come here.
There we go. That was easy. Oh shit. Bats. I hated that you can't do anything when you're in, or not anything, but it's like you can't. You just finished the extreme challenge. Wonderful. Way to go. So are you playing the PS4 version or the PS3 version, JB? PS3? Way to go. Like, I like the Batman games so much that I'm thinking about replaying them on PS4. Just don't know. So much time to invest for games that I have already played. A vampire's blood boils in the sunlight. Okay. Haha. Oh, I can even drain life from animals. Wonderful. This is gonna rank up in no time.
Kill 'em to get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey. Time to end this little game. Now, ain't this a surprise?
Ooh, buddy. Bunny rabbit. Did I kill it? It's too small for... It's too small to give me anything, I guess. Alright. There's a goat. Come here, goat. Hmm. Where am I going? This is gonna be way too long. Let's revert back and fast travel. It's a good thing I can switch back and forth as many times as I want. Alright, where's my... Yeah, good thing. Would have walked around forever, not knowing where I'm going. Alrighty. Down here. Let's talk to this dude.
I see you have returned. Well, of course they did. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Bengalmo and
course they
Orthiolf
did.
both long for our Lord's throne.
Like it's
but
normal.
cannot make overt moves against him.
You're sending two
Each
other
sought
vampires to help
gain
me out,
power
but they
by
try to
using
kill
his
me, but
underling
it's
to
normal.
kill you
Come on.
And keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon two great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
Alright. Where is he? He's up here.
I think my father wanted to see you.
Yeah, I know.
Have you talked to him yet?
Now I'm going. There he is.
Ah, you are here. Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything.
Of course.
Good. Strong instincts and a cunning mind will serve you as well as blade, spell, or claw. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun.
How fun they are.
And until recently, it's an enemy.
How much longer do I have in Skyrim?
For centuries,
Maybe
I
I'd
searched
say
for
around...
an answer to this
It's hard to say exactly, but around maybe
found
10
an old
hours.
prophecy written by a moth priest.
I'd like to think that
Those
I have
scholars who read
about
the
10.
Elder Scrolls. The
I only
prophecy
need to
tells of a
finish
time in
this
which
DLC,
vampires will gain power
and then
over the sun and will no longer fear
I can
its
finish
tyranny.
the
I
Thieves
believe
Guild
the
quest
secret to unraveling
that I kept for last, because I always want to
is
pop the
written in
plat
Serana's Elder
last, right?
Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble.
So this DLC
I have a new task for us all to
is
carry
estimated
out,
at 20
and
hours,
that
but there's
includes
one trophy in it where you
Come
need to
now,
fight a
you.
legendary
Hear my
dragon,
proclamation.
and to be able to do that you need to rank up to level 78 for them to spawn. And I did that already, so I'm not sure if in the 20-hour estimation it includes the grinding to rank up to 78 and fight that legendary dragon. But if it is the case, then I probably only had 15 hours left for this DLC, and I've already played 3, I guess.
Scions of the night, hear my words. The prophesied time is at last.
But yeah, I estimate about
Soon we will
maybe
claim
another 10 hours,
dominion
10 to
over
15
the
hours,
sun itself,
tops.
and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of
I could go faster if I'd skip all those dialogues,
we must find
though.
a moth priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a moth priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a moth priest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now and carry out this task. This is my command.
How dramatic.
It will be done, my lord.
Any idea
Alright,
how you're going to
locate
find
a
moth
mod priest. Ask
Skyrim's a
carriage
pretty
driver
big
about the
place.
mod priest. Ask innkeepers. I don't care about the optional ones.
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably know about. Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Yeah.
Well, where have you been, Vingalm?
Sure, Lord Harkin is grateful you returned his daughter.
I'm gonna go ask a carriage driver. I know there's one in Whiterun. I'm gonna fast travel to Whiterun. There's one actually right outside of Whiterun. Nope. Here. Stables. So I'm done with all the grindy stuff in the game. Like I got all the ranking up stuff done, all the collecting gold, all the everything. And all I have to do now is finish those. Vampire Blood Boy.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold. It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a gray robe. Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here. Now that I think on it, I did see your priest.
Oh well.
Tried to hire me for a trip to Dragonbridge, but I told him that ain't one of my stops.
Okay. Ask people in Dragonbridge. Where's Dragonbridge? It's right here. Let's go here. Actually, you know what? I do have a bit of grinding to do. I need to get the skill tree of the vampire, all 11 perks. For that, all I need to do is kill people with that skill, right? And no, that's not what I wanted. And I also have to do it for the werewolf. Need to eat people's hearts.
Never should have come.
Vampire!
Who? Where? Me? Are they shooting at me?
I am at your command.
Yeah. Should have used the Dragonrand. Mag's gonna be dead anyways. There.
Must have run off.
Hey, it's Killer. How's it going?
Where is that lazy man? Have you met my husband? Well, don't bother. Nah, I don't think so. Until next time.
It's really dead then? Ah. So that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with
I hope you guys are doing okay. At least
stop. Just headed south across the Dragon
alive
Bridge.
so that yeah, we're all alive. We're good. Search along the road that leads south from that Dragon Bridge. Okay.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
I'm doing great. Doing fine. I had a hard time in December. Not personal, not me, but the kids. The kids were sick a lot in December, and we didn't sleep much. I didn't stream for almost a month. But everything's fine now. Nothing bad, you know. Investigate the scene of the attack. What scene? What attack? Where? Oh, there. Yeah, so nothing bad. They just had colds and, you know, the usual kid stuff. Have a shit time at the moment since my girlfriend broke up, but we'll get over it anyways. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's never fun having to live through those situations. But you know what? I've lived through my share of breakups. Some that I decided, some that I didn't. You know, sometimes I broke up, sometimes I got, how do you say that? I got dumped. Sorry for the, but overall, you know what? Nothing's the end of the world, right? It hurts, it's tough, but we always manage to, we need to move on. You know, when I think back, good things sometimes come out of a separation. Like if my ex-girlfriend hadn't dumped me, I would never have met my wife, or not in the same context. I wouldn't have my kids at the moment because she had already had 2 kids and couldn't have more. My ex-girlfriend, that is. So at the time, that breakup was, you know, the end of the world for me. We had worked so hard to get where we were, and like the relationship had started off quite difficult, and we managed to, you know, make it work. And then it ended, so I was like, well, all that energy wasted. But then when I look back on it, you know what? I would have never experienced the joy of being a dad if she hadn't broken up with me. Alright. So I'll have to say that sometimes good things come out of painful experiences. Yeah, where's that cave? It's all the way up there, I guess. Is that a bear? Die, bear. No. Someone's attacking me. Wonderful. Keep attacking me, mortals. I'm really happy that money doesn't matter anymore in this W. This is a game that you need to gather some money to do stuff. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I still need a 7 upgrades. Then I can stop playing with that vampire form. Alright, where am I going? God damn it. Has the same card system of FIFA. I have never played FIFA. I need to get back to my backlog, but instead I start new games left and right. That's bad. Bad. I'm glad I have good self-control with starting new games. Okay, where's that? Okay, oh, there's a cave. Yeah, I managed to keep. I think if it wasn't that I'm like obsessed with finishing whatever I start and having like as close to 100% completion as I can, I'd be starting games left and right. But just seeing unfinished games on my profile drives me nuts. At the moment, I'm doing a game that is going to close server in February, so just starting because nothing feels right. The breakup is just a few days old, so it will settle again. Yeah. Give yourself the time, right? Give yourself the time. Just hey, Matt. Wow. We have some old-timers in here tonight. How's it going, Matt? Glad to see you in here. Okay. I guess I'm going to that blue spinny thing up there.
Those vampires put up a hell of a fight. You think they turned him?
Burn the vampire.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. You're dead, buddy. Okay, we have a new perk. Let's do the other branch. Detect all creatures, even dwarven automatons. Transform into an invulnerable mist. Everything slows down while you move faster. Alright. And what's these? Night powers and blood magic cost 33% less. Killing a person with a power attack bite restores all your health. Melee attacks 20 points of damage. In combat, you are surrounded by a cloud of bats. Feed on enemies within melee range. Alright, that's good. Okay. This is frigging annoying. No, what did I do? Okay. I need to revert to my human form. I need to revert to human form every time I want to interact with something, except for a door or a lever. This sucks. Okay, yeah, there's a dude in there. I need to go up here. Use your vampire's seduction on vampire seduction. Okay.
Not afraid of you.
Oh, vampire seduction. There you go. Wait. Is that I need to wait 24 hours? I've only done base game on Skyrim. What are the werewolf vampire trophies list like? Vampire is really easy, as well as werewolf. You just need to like drain life and increase perks. You don't actually need to do anything special with the vampires or the werewolf. But you do need to play through the whole quests, and that's wait. Oh, god damn it. There's one in the Dawnguard DLC though. There's one trophy you need to reach rank 78 to get, and that's you need to kill a legendary dragon, and the legendary dragons don't spawn until you're level 78 or higher. So that's a grind. I spent maybe 10 to 15 hours grinding skills. Okay. Feed on the mod priest. Okay. Command the mod priest to go to Valkenharp.
By the divines, it's as if my eyes have been opened. I am blinded by the light of your majesty.
All right.
I must obey you.
Yeah, you must.
What would you have of me, master? Certainly. Where can I find this castle?
But there's ways of grinding skills.
I will set out once then.
That are fast. Because I think getting to level 78 legit would probably have taken me 100 hours. It's it gets really long, right? I know there are some kind of methods like crouching behind someone. Yeah, exactly. Well, you still have to do something. Like you still need to like shoot your bow for 30 minutes at some dude, or stab some guy in the back for half an hour to get those skills to rank up, to level up. But it's better than doing it legit. I shot my horse. Shot arrows at my horse for who knows how long. And then I burned and healed it at the same time. So I equipped like a destruction spell in one hand and healing spell in another. And I would just stand there and cast both spells at my horse at the same time. So I was hurting and healing it at the same time, and it was ranking up destruction and I don't remember what the other skill. Healing is something else. Hey, what's up, Tony? How's it going? But I can't take credit for that though. I read guides, right? I didn't find that on myself by myself. All right. I can't use the map. Well, I can't use my map when I'm in Vampire Fight. This is weird. Last of Us episode 1 was so good. Yeah, I saw your post in the Discord. I'm gonna wait. I think it's 8 episodes, the series. I'm gonna wait for all 8 to come out, to be out, and then I'm gonna. What do you want, bastard? Yeah, I'm gonna wait for all 8 episodes to be out. Then I'm gonna subscribe to it's a HBO Max. I think it's Crave here in Canada. It's called. Oh, maybe. I thought they were going to release. Oh, maybe they are. But I thought they were gonna release like just one a week for. And binging is always a good option, especially if I'm like. I think the service is like $20 a month. So if I'm gonna pay $20, I'm not gonna like pay $20 a month for just one show that I want to see. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's once a week.
Surprised you weren't at the last meeting with our lord.
Well done. Somehow. Yes, I see that. I trust his capture was not too difficult a task. I wish I could have been there to hear the sounds of their screams.
That guy's a psychopath.
The thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together.
Still haven't beat Last of Us Remastered on PS4.
Do you need something?
I'm thinking about doing it. I got the PS3 version. There he is. I'm thinking about starting the PS4 one.
Master, of course. What is it that you need me to do?
You're done gaming, Sharky?
Ah, yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit,
awesome.
I am looking forward to this.
I haven't played it at all, but it's on the infinite backlog. Matt, you haven't played The Last of Us?
Of course, Master. Now, if everyone will
finish
please
meeting
be
Bill.
quiet,
Yeah,
we
Bill's a
must
weird guy.
concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying,
Bill's a serious nut job.
"Among the night's children,
He's a fun character.
a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one." The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls.
Does Bill show up in Last of Us 2?
I see them now. One contains
Can I-
the ancient
can I spoil
secrets
it?
of the dragons, and the
Anybody
other
mind?
speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
Alright. So for anyone that hasn't played The Last of Us Part 2 and don't want to know if Bill makes an appearance in 2, mute me for the next 10 seconds.
I didn't even think you knew what a book was.
Okay? No, he doesn't.
You do well to watch that tongue, elf. And you do well to be more careful of whom you engage in witty banter.
That was not as you. My traitor wife stole one of them away.
He
and
does
it
not.
disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now.
Surprised you
I can wait a little longer.
You're good. You're good, Matt. I'm done spoiling stuff.
What? What meeting? I wasn't informed of any such thing.
Do you need something?
Oh, I see.
All this talk of Elder Scrolls and Oriel's bow. Lord Harkon's
Do you
ambition.
have a moment to talk?
Well, I did give you a warning, right? What's the difference between Last of Us Remastered and Remake? Oh, so essentially the Remastered is the PS3 game enhanced on PS4, so it's the exact same thing, same characters, or the same. How can I say? The characters look exactly the same, right? They haven't been redone, just enhanced for the PS4. The remake has been completely. It's the same game as the two others, but it's been completely remade with the new engine. So the characters look more like the character models from the part 2.
Didn't want that lot getting wind of it, especially my father.
Okay, I need to talk to her.
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my... Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of...
To
drifted
eventually
apart.
finish Back for
I don't
Blood
even
as
think
well.
he sees me as his daughter anymore. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Realize Joel can squish zombies with his feet on the remake, but the remastered you can't. Oh, really?
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas? I doubt my mother would waste her time with those fools. They probably would have tried to kill her, and that has a way of souring relationships. Any other ideas? I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am.
Alright.
It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else?
Joel squished half-body zombie.
Wait, that almost makes sense.
Is that
I used to help my
in a
mother tend a
cutscene?
garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Hope at once I have WW2K22 prepped, I could say I will hit 300 plat milestone this year. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Hey, what's up, Skrillus? How's it going?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward.
I'm aiming for.
That is,
I'm playing some longer game this year,
there,
so I think I got 20 something plats last year. I'm not sure exactly.
Trust me, I lived here
but
a very long
I'm
time.
hoping I'll get 12 so I could reach 100 by the end of the year.
Inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies.
But I'm playing some really long games.
Escape tunnel from the castle
Like
exits there. I think that's our way.
I'm on my way to platting Skyrim,
Come on, it's just around the side.
but I'm off stream. I'm playing Gran Turismo 5, which is like a 500-hour plat. No, really?
Yes. What did you need?
God damn it.
Yes. What did you need? 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 Yes. What did you need?
It happens once in a while. Is there still static?
Yes.
Okay, let me try something. I'll see if that works. Hopefully it won't break anything.
Yes.
If it doesn't, I have to reboot my PC. Just give me a second here. I'll try something. Hopefully it's not gonna blow up everything.
Yes. What did you need? Yes. What did you need? Yes. What did you need?
Did that fix anything? It is? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. So, essentially, just to explain what I did, So I have a mixer, right? I have a Go XLR. My mic goes into the Go XLR. Every device basically goes in that mixer. And what I did is I shut I just shut everything down. Yeah, I stopped the digital component, or the part in the computer that manages all the sound. Yep. But it's good that I tried that, because it happened to me a lot before, and I always had to reboot my stream, or I thought I had to reboot my stream, but now I know that I can just do that and it doesn't break anything, and it actually fixes the sound. It is a revelation, my friends. Where do I have to go now? Okay, where's that secret doorway?
Yes? What did you need?
It says what? Explore Castle Volkihar's courtyard. Oh, it's courtyard. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that quest. I don't need to do that quest, chasing echoes. I don't want to do that. I don't care about that quest. I don't know, I want to do this one. When I saw The Last of Us remake gameplay, it reminded of Uncharted 4 and Tomb Raider. Really? I think at this rate for plats, I'll easily hit my goal of 340 this year. That would be awesome, Sharky. I hope you do reach it. Uncharted makes use sense because it's also a Naughty Dog indie. Indeed. Not sure it's in the same engine though. I think they use the same engine as Uncharted on The Last of Us Part 2, which is I doubt.
Bring your victory, friend. Finally came to your senses, huh? Realized what you gave up. Can't say I'm surprised.
If I hit that before September, then I guess I'll just extend it. Yeah. I'm bad using bow arrow. Last of Us Remastered. Is there a bow and arrow? It's actually, I actually enjoyed using the bow in Last of Us Part 2.
Tell you what, I'll sell it back to you for 4,000 coins. Oh, very well. I don't know how you expect me to keep this place in order when I can't make a profit.
All right. Oh, you have 4 to go, but you already have like you still have like 11 months.
Yes? What did you need?
All right.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Need to get out of here. I don't remember how to get out of here. Is it difficult to play The Last of Us? Well, the PS3 one, if you don't have any of the online stuff, you can't anymore.
Yes.
The online is closed for the PS3 version.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
The remastered still has online, but the DLC requirements are the requirements for the DLC trophies are much easier. Sharky, I heard the same thing. I heard the same thing. And then I just like, oh, she said restoration. So yeah, so The Last of Us The Last of Us on PS3, you can't plat if you haven't got the online stuff done, because the online servers are down. It is a huge pain in the ass. And if you want to 100% it, it's even worse, because there's grounded mode that you need to play, which is crazy hard. But it's not. It's crazy hard if you try and fight your way through it. It's much easier if you just like avoid as many confrontations as you can. Uncharted 4 is from the same developer as and Tomb Raider Survivor trilogies and Evolution, so that makes sense. At least I'm not the only one that heard that. Yeah, I think we all heard it. But what she said is restoration. Okay. Where was that other scroll? Where did I get the other scroll? It's not showing anything on my map. Tomb Raider times 10. And there we go with 10 votes for Tomb Raider. PS4 remaster of The Last of Us has the same trophies as the PS3, but the remake has no online. Okay, so the remaster has similar trophy. The main game has the same trophies. The DLC trophies are much easier, because the DLC trophies you needed to have on PS3 5 kills, I believe, without getting killed in a single match for a bunch of them. And on the PS4 remaster, you only need 5 kills in a match. They removed the without dying portion of it.
Yes? What did you need? Before my father became obsessed with a prophecy, my mother and I spent quite a bit of time.
And the remake has no online and no difficulty related trophies.
She taught me quite a bit about cultivating quality.
Whereas
Where'd you come from? Can't wait to
whereas the PS3 and remake or remastered, you both have to finish the game on all difficulties. Where's it going? Where did the dragon go?
Get back here.
Oh, he left.
You're not getting the best of me.
Okay. Ancient dragon. Come on, land. Why does he keep running away? He goes and lands on the castle for some reason. He's supposed to come and down here. I am. Let's go. I'm gonna go up here, I guess. He's gonna go land with the village, right? No, he always goes and lands up there. Okay. Oh shit. I thought I fell off. I still can't get over the fact they're making God of War. Are they making God of War movie for real? This is just awful. Oh, there he is. Some new release standard version games released at about 95. Wow, that's expensive. Well, he wasn't actually a legendary. He was an ancient dragon, but he's a big chicken anyways. Stuck on the second one. I'm not even on the extreme yet. You're playing with what, JB? Sorry, I missed where you're at now. Okay, now
Yes?
where is
What
that
did you
other
need?
Elder Scroll I need to find?
Yes? What did you need? Yes? What did you need?
Okay, I need to know where the other scroll is.
Before my father became obsessed with a prophecy, she was very fond of her alchemical garden in the castle courtyard. She taught me quite a bit about cultivating quality regions. Like the best of friends, I would never hesitate to share anything with her.
Okay.
I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Okay, let's go back here.
Yes? What did you need? Yes? What did you need?
I gotta get back to working on Ragnarok, maybe after work. I need that. I need to play that one also.
Yes? What did you need?
Heard about it when God of War Ragnarok was about to release for public. Need to start Ragnarok at the moment.
Yes.
Too many games I
What
want
did
to...
you need?
Same thing. Same thing. Too many games, not enough time.
Yes?
It's crazy.
What did you need?
Got 20 free cases. 20 free cases. Imagine that. Getting 20 free cases of beer at work. Well, the question, JB, is, were there your friends before you started working for a beer company? If the answer is yes, then you might just have solidified your friendship. If they've became your friends after, then maybe it's the beer. Okay, I need to. I need to go where? This thing is... So many good... I just need time. You know what? What I would really need is just... a way to... I would need a way to make money while playing games. Like, if I could be like a super famous streamer or something. That would allow me to play more games. 5 free cases a week. Wow. What the hell is this place? Where do I have to go?
I am but your humble servant, my lord.
Okay, let's go back this way. So it wants me to go outside. So go outside. Your kid's getting interesting in gaming. Maybe you could get them to help with the boring grinds. Well, they're still quite young. They're still quite young. My daughter's going to be 3 in April. My son is only 18 months old. So they're not into gaming yet. But I did show them how to hold a controller. Just in case. Okay, there has to be a hidden something here. Oh, there you go. There you go. Alright, so now's the time to turn into a vampire lord. Oh shit, wrong. Ah, you dead, buddy. Come on. Okay. I guess I couldn't, what?
Oh no, you don't.
Ah, she killed him. That's important stuff when they... Yeah. I had to get them to learn how to hold a controller. Very important life achievement.
Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there?
Rats.
I knew I heard something.
They're reviving the rats.
Get back here.
To that, I'm thinking I'm calling it a night for this game. So you're doing what now? Challenges or campaigns?
Done and done. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
I might have to reconsider this.
Where'd you come from?
Oh. 35 per hour is for maintenance mechanic here in Canada. 35 is for entry-level operator, pretty good deal. Plus tons of OT. Ah, that's good.
Yes? What did you need?
I don't get paid OT either, but I'm paid. I have an annual salary or whatever. Activate this. This is doing opened that bridge down there. Alright, let's go back down here. I'd opened this.
This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that my father put in when he got more paranoid. If we follow the path around, we can find the other switch.
They make Labatt, yeah.
What did you need?
Aw, man. Can't go through those doorways while I'm in a vampire form. This is stupid.
Yes?
Sucks big time.
What did you need? Yes? What did you need?
Can't believe it. I'm sorry too, but OT is optional and actually discouraged. Most managers usually treat it cool, but knock off at lunchtime.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you need?
It used to be like that when I used to be able to do overtime. It was the same thing. Managers didn't really like paying for overtime. It comes at a huge cost, right? If you really have to do it, then you do it. But it costs a lot for the company, to the company.
Done and done.
Where the hell am I? What's this place? Okay, can I switch back to a vampire now? Trying to drain some blood from some enemies, so but she kills everything. Okay. Oh god, I can't go through. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna forget about my vampire form for now because I can't go through any of those archways while I'm a vampire.
What did you need?
Oh, big spider.
Where'd you come from?
Dead spider. Oh, there's a lever I was looking for. There we go. Okay, so we can go back now. Through here. Back up this way. And I believe it's this way. There we go.
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
All right.
We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no.
My vampire blood boils in the sunlight.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up.
Okay.
I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden.
All right.
Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years?
There's a
She
shiny
would have
orb
hated to see
there.
it like this. Wait.
I'm gonna revert back because I'm sure I'm gonna have to.
Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
Okay. Investigate the moon dial. All right. Pretty much on it. Okay. I saw one here. But that's a full crest.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Okay.
I'm telling you, there's something strange.
Yeah, I know there's something strange. You told me already. So there has to be another one lying around somewhere. Let's see here. I don't want to go back down here. Oh, there's one right here.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial. Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence. The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard. She persuaded an elven artisan to make some improvements. You
Okay.
can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Masser and Secunda. And that's the thing. What's the point of a moon dial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing. Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out. Look around for the missing crests. Even in this mess.
Okay, there's
they
one.
should stick
There's
out.
one more. There's one more. Where is it? You guys see it? Let me know. That's probably in the water here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Here? Yeah, looks like it. There we go. It's just that easy.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
Alright. Let's go in here. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much. We only have like 15 minutes left. So let's explore this area a bit. Unfortunately, we won't be popping any trophies tonight, I do not think. I probably shouldn't have done that.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Oh, okay.
Who's there?
Can drain the life of skeletons.
You're not getting the best of me.
Kill him. Is there much left for the 100%? Guessing you're doing the usual, all the DLCs, then the platinum. Yeah, exactly. I only have the Dawn Guard DLC left, which has. Give me a few seconds here. I'll let you know. It has a total of 10 trophies. I already own 2. 1, 2, 3.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
3, 4. 4 of which are story related.
Close. I'm sure of it.
And 2 of them are related to completely leveling up vampire and werewolf skill trees, and there's 2 random. I need to change my face, and I need to shoot the bow, a special bow that I'm gonna earn at the sun. I just found a cleaning job that pays $30 an hour. Maybe able to keep the job I have. Huh. Nope.
Where'd you come from?
Can I drain the life of this gargoyle? She killed it before. I could drain it. She's no fun. But yeah, I'm estimating at about another 10 to 15 hours left. Okay, there was another. Oh, nothing here. But you know what? I think I'm gonna just switch back to vampire form, to human form, and I'm gonna go hunt after. Like if I see, she just kills everything. I don't have the time to train. And the undead doesn't give me any killing skeletons with my... I can't drain any life from the skeletons. In here?
Who's there?
Sheesh.
I knew I heard something.
She's completely destroying all of them. I don't even have time to hit them. I think she had... Hey, move. I'm assuming this guy's gonna turn into a... Yeah.
Where'd you
You know what? Let me try something. I think I have... I have it. What was it that I got? Drain life? What was it called? Drain vitality. I think I can use that. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, there's a gate there.
We're getting close, I'm sure. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Okay, it's her skeleton. Let's not kill it. Gonna miss this. Okay, wait.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Okay, this place is closed. All right. Be gone, skeletons. This guy's like Forrest Gump, running ahead like that. Run, skeleton Gump. Alright. I think we should. We're probably gonna get to the end of this thing eventually. Has to end soon, right? This is super long. All right. Okay. Yeah, I knew it.
Where'd you come from?
Oh shit. Here? Oh. Ah, another one of those gargoyles.
Who's there?
Oh, there's two of them. Or is that one of my gargoyles? I think it's hers. Oh, she summoned it, or she revived it, or whatever.
I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
Secret passage. There you go.
It's my mother. I'm smarter than I gave her credit for.
Looks like a trap. Troll skull. Wonderful. Aha.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing?
What's what? This?
I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up.
Alright. Small journal. It's probably going to be somewhere super obvious. Like not here. Bunch of gems. Must be in the library. Oh. No.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something. Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal.
There we go.
Or something. Any luck yet? You did? Let
Yes,
me
I
see
did.
them.
Indeed.
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
Okay.
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Alright.
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Okay. Soul gem shards. Black soul gem. Fragment. She said shards, right? Is fragment a shard? What do I need? Void soil. Soul gem shards, finely ground bone, purified void salts. Void salts? Does that count? I need the purified ones.
Having trouble finding those ingredients? They shouldn't be that hard to find. Shelves, tables, they should be easy to find. She wouldn't have hidden them.
Finely ground. Oh, there you go. Finely ground bone meal. Okay. Next. Sharky with 5 votes for Borderlands. There we go. 5 more. Okay, now I need to find... What was it? Purified void salts and soul gem shards. They're in here somewhere. I just need to find them up there. Elf's ears. Bone meal, spider egg. Bear claws. Okay. Nothing here. Soul gem fragment. Fragments. Shards? Shards. And now I need the purified bone
Having
meal.
trouble finding those ingredients?
No, leave me alone. Fire salts, no. Purified void salts, that's what I need. They're probably in here somewhere. Chicken. Bowl. Cup. Fire salts. Frost salts. Purified, I saw purified void salts. There we go. Place the ingredients in the vessel. Which is where?
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Okay,
I'm ready, let's
here
go.
goes. By the blood of my ancestors. Created a portal of soul. Incredible.
Okay. Oh, from up here? This doesn't look good. I have a bad feeling about this.
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
Alright. We're gonna stop here. This isn't up for tonight. We just finished one quest. We'll pick up on Wednesday. We'll pick up from here. we are almost done, and with the current trophy we're working on. So there's only, I guess, 2 missions I need to complete. This one and finding that other scroll, and then we're gonna be continuing on the path to finishing the main story of Dawnguard DLC. So thank you very much for everyone for being here. For all of those that have the old folks, or the old timers that were in tonight, Skiller, Matt, it's been really cool seeing you guys again. And for all the other ones that have been in here recently, JB, Sharky, Tony, always a pleasure. So I hope I'll see you guys on Wednesday night. Until then, stay safe, and as always, happy hunting. Ciao, guys.